People are always asking me what to put on their floors, and the question is impossible to answer because it depends. It depends on who they are, who their family is, how they live in their home, where their home is. All these things are going to have an impact on the decision you make with your floors. When you're deciding what to put on your floors, there's a few things to consider. The first is location. So geographic location. Where is your house? Is it by the beach? Is it in the middle of the city? If it's by the beach, it's going to have a different set of constraints due to sand, due to sun. There's also the consideration of location in your home. Your bathroom is going to have a different set of constraints to your lounge room, to your bedroom, to your kitchen. All those things come into play when you're making a decision for your flooring. The other location to consider is where in the home is the flooring being used? Is it a high traffic area? Is it a wet area? Is it a bedroom where you want your feet to touch something soft in the morning? All those things are going to decide whether you use timber or tiles or carpet or rugs. The next thing to consider is the light in your home. So is it western light? Is it northern light? Does it bounce off the red brick apartment building next door? Does it come through a stained glass window? Does it reflect off different coloured walls? All those things are going to change the colour of your floor. So make sure you get some samples and bring them home to look at them in your environment, in your light. Another consideration is the textures and materials you put down on your floors, and do they fit your home and your lifestyle and the family members in it. You wouldn't want to put down delicate things in high traffic areas or with lots of people or animals in your home. Just like you wouldn't need to put down very, very durable spaces if you live alone in a really pristine environment. It's all about making the materials and textures fit you and your home. If you have high traffic areas or they're wet, you obviously want to be able to use timbers or tiles, vinyls, those sorts of things because they're durable and they're easy to clean. Other areas like bedrooms or lounge rooms, even if you have a timber floor underneath, you might want to use a rug because it's easy to pick up, clean and send away. It's all about choosing things that are sensible to your lifestyle and fit the purpose that you're trying to achieve. If you want carpets, you have myriad options. You can start with solution dyed nylons that are very robust and really, really easy to live with. Or wool, which is great because it's fire retardant, but is a little bit more delicate. You can have texture with a loop pile. They're not going to crush like some of the cut piles do. Or you could add even more texture with something heavy and woven like a sisal. They look amazing, but they're much harder to live with. So be sensible in your choices. The best practical, robust flooring is tiles. It's great for wet areas, it's great for high traffic areas, and it's very, very easy to clean and maintain. You can use tiles for many different effects and impacts, and things like the format of the tile will dramatically change the proportions of your room. For me, I like to use large format tiles in smaller spaces because you get less grout lines. But mosaics are very popular too. It's all about using a tile that works for you in your space in your way. One of the most popular flooring types is floorboards. So there's real timber floors, there's engineered timber floors, and there's also timber imitation floors. They're all fantastic for that warmth and natural element of timber, but there's so many colour variations, so many tones and gloss levels, you really have to look at what suits your home and your light and your area best. The gloss levels of floorboards is really important to think about because high gloss, very, very shiny floors may look really slick when they go down, but they don't wear very well. But a matte will show less dirt, less scratches and be more robust, and that's why they're more fashionable these days. Rugs can be the starting point for drama in your room, but they can also be just the finishing touch. It's a safe bet. If you put a rug in a room and you don't like it in a year, you can roll it up or put it in another room and use it somewhere else. So remember, choose the floors that you want to live with and make sure you bring samples home because they're going to look different in your environment.